They became one of the most renowned duos in television history throughout their 14 seasons of blowing things up and busting myths together. On the other hand, what really happened to cause Jamie Hyneman and Adam Savage to have such chemistry on MythBusters? As disturbing as the myths they dispelled were, the truth is far more so. Despite how friendly they appeared on TV, these two men were never really buddies. The shocking reality of Jamie Hyneman and Adam Savage's relationship is finally going to be revealed today. The arguments, clashing of personalities, and creative problems that broke up a highly successful television relationship. It to strangers on a fleek. When complete opposites attract you, have to look at how radically different these two guys are in order to grasp the intricate interplay between Adam and Jamie. The stoic engineer known for his distinctive beret and walrus mustache, Jamie Hyneman, handled each problem with meticulous precision and a calm intensity. The dynamic special effects artist Adam Savage took on tasks with immeasurable zeal and lightning-fast innovation. Specifically, Jamie is an engineer. Organization is my favorite. Jamie once noted, with her trademark understatement, that Adam is more hyperactive. That contrast served the program well, but it's probably not the way you'd pick your pals. They were completely different in the way they approached their profession. Jamie favored methodical preparation, meticulous planning, and precise execution. Adam flourished when he was allowed to think aloud, improvise, and let his creativity run wild. Adam, in contrast to Jamie's quiet contemplation, was full of life and expression. Jamie said in a 2014 Reddit AMA that we disagree on practically everything. Our personalities determine it. The truth is that we couldn't be more dissimilar. Their primary point of contention, he said, was usually over process, the bedrock method for resolving issues. These distinctions weren't merely comical quirks that served the show well. There were fundamental philosophical disagreements regarding the best ways to complete tasks, solve issues, and engage with one another. Underneath their professional exterior, the stress was genuine, ongoing, and at times barely restrained. The oil and water mix still managed to work its magic on the small screen. By taking different tacks, they were able to think about the problem from different perspectives, test each other's ideas, and come up with more nuanced and interesting solutions. The business agreement. In spite of their fundamental differences, Jamie and Adam were able to forge a strong working relationship based on mutual regard and dedication to the success of the show. Instead of escalating into violent conflict, they figured out how to transform their disagreements into creative energy. Even if we don't want to be friends, I still think Adam is quite cool. Jamie elaborated on how he contributed greatly to the show as a skilled constructor. We couldn't have succeeded without one another. Adam said the same thing. Respect runs deep and wide between them. Let there be no doubt. In risky circumstances, we rely on each other completely. The seriousness of many of the MythBusters experiments made this level of professional deference all the more important. Trusting your partner's abilities and judgment is crucial while working with explosives, fast-moving projectiles, and dangerous machinery. Although they argued often, it served a useful purpose in the end. Our arguments were frequent. Adam disclosed this in his book, Every Instrument Has Its Place. No, it's not like we both despise bickering. However, we would engage in lengthy, heated debates regarding the methodological details of tackling a problem. What he meant was that it was creative abrasion. Their differences in character were better handled by the format of the show. Could operate alone for the most part, collaborating only on crucial tests and filming portions thanks to the availability of distinct workshops and specialized knowledge. Thanks to this setup, they were able to work together without hitting an impasse every time. Despite having zero chemistry on a personal level, their business union was like an arranged marriage. It worked. When dissimilarities became threatening. The professionalism of Jamie and Adam ensured that MythBusters ran well for the majority of its 14 seasons. At times, the show's future was jeopardized due to the intense friction caused by their core differences. Their carefully regulated relationship occasionally reached a breaking point due to the pressure of continuous filming, tight deadlines, and progressively complicated experiments. Since Adam came from an entertainment and special effects background, he frequently advocated for more visually stunning experiments, which caused a major rift in the relationship between the two. Scientific precision, rather than entertainment value, was Jamie's preference in his rigorous, meticulous testing as an engineer. One of the crew members remembered that Adam wanted to do a performance. The correct response was important to Jamie. On occasion, those objectives were totally congruent, while on other occasions they were in opposing camps. The challenges of making TV shows intensified these existing creative tensions. Bigger explosions, more shocking revelations, and quicker segments were what the network executives were hoping for. Because of this strain, Adam frequently favored a more dramatic approach, which occasionally irritated Jamie, who preferred a methodical, thorough study. Their varied perspectives on the importance of fame and publicity further clouded the issue. Engaging with fans, giving seminars, and establishing his personal brand were all ways Adam embraced his role as a public figure. In contrast, Jamie was very reclusive and awkward around famous people. Is it possible for two individuals who have such radically divergent views on fame, career, and life to stay in a successful relationship forever? Neither of them had anticipated how involved the answer would be. The point of no return. The reasons behind the breakup of the partnership. Maintaining their working cooperation while negotiating their personal differences became more and more challenging as MythBusters neared its final seasons. It was for the best that the show ended before Jamie and Adam's working relationship became irreparably damaged. They have both been forthright about this. I feel like we were both eager for it to be over. After the performance ended, Adam acknowledged it in interviews. Working so closely with someone for 14 years is no small feat, particularly when you're as dissimilar from one another as Jamie and I are. Declining ratings or network pressure were not factors in the decision to cancel MythBusters. Even in its last episode, the show maintained a large audience. It was more of an admission that the show's success had been due to its unique dynamic. Jamie, in his usual forthright fashion, made his intention to quit watching TV very apparent. I'm completely sick of being a TV celebrity. In 2016, he expressed his desire to pursue new endeavors to popular mechanics. The continual demands of TV production became more and more of a hardship for him because he preferred solitude and physical engineering labor. Adam saw the conclusion of MythBusters as a chance to keep his public profile while pursuing other creative interests. Without the limitations of the MythBusters format, he was able to pursue his passion for building and sharing it in his future endeavors. This latent conflict was on full display in the last seasons. The show was still enjoyable and well-produced, but it seemed like the hosts were eager to go on. What remains and different routes. Following the 2016 finale of MythBusters, Jamie Hyneman and Adam Savage have gone in separate directions, which is a reflection of their basic personality characteristics, but also a testament to the mutual respect and professionalism that guided their 14-year cooperation. Jamie has mostly avoided the limelight, devoting his time to his special effects company M5 Industries and working on engineering projects in private. He has showed little enthusiasm in making money out of his MythBusters popularity, and, true to his quiet character, he seldom does interviews. In contrast, Adam is fully committed to his work as an advocate for makers and public educator. Tested, his YouTube channel boasts a massive subscriber base. He is a frequent speaker at maker fairs and conferences, as well as works on the subjects of creativity and creation. Both guys respectfully discuss their former co-host and the show they made together, MythBusters, even though their paths have diverged since then. Hold Jamie in the highest regard. We may not be friends, but Adam has stressed over and again that we achieved incredible things as a team. Jamie, in his usual subtle manner, has recognized the special significance of their collaboration. Along, we accomplished much. Rather than being successful despite our differences, the show thrived on them. A captivating lesson about professional relationships and creative partnerships may be gleaned from their experience. Rather than relying on shared interests and friendships, the most fruitful partnerships often emerge from the healthy competition that arises when people with vastly diverse backgrounds, experiences, and worldviews work together.